Hi guys, and welcome back to Claire's Clues. On today's video, we'll be talking about the book FU Money by Dan Lok. See, there's a few key takeaways in this book, so let's start with number one. And number one being is how much money would you need to make to say FU? What's your ideal number to live your dream lifestyle? And what would your lifestyle look like? Do you want to be traveling the world in a yacht? Or do you want to own a few homes across the world? Or maybe you want to build a mansion and live there with your family. Whatever it might be, you need to start with a number. So pick a number and we'll work from there. Let's move on to number two. Number two being increase the worth of your time. So let's say you work a 9-to-5 job. Your job is only going to pay you, let's say $20 an hour, but you know you're worth more than that. So let me put it into perspective for you. There's two ways to earn FU money. There's the slow way, which if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you're probably already doing this. You're putting away money and saving for retirement. This is the slow way. It's a problem for two reasons. One, because it's slow, and two, because it lacks control. You have no control of how much money you really get to put aside because every day you're worried about, can I pay the bills? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I go here? Can I spend time with friends still? Whatever it might be, you have financial concerns. So we move on to the second way, the fast way. See, the fast way is to build a financial vehicle for yourself. Now, this could be through, bear with me, sorry. You could be a savvy investor or a trader, maybe in the stock market, whatever it might be, or you could own real estate and you could, rent your homes out or your apartments, whatever they might be, or you could create your own business. Now, that's up to your choosing. Whatever which way you choose to do this is up to you. But these are quick ways and fast ways to get to your goal. So, whatever it might be, make sure it generates money and it doesn't waste your time. Now moving on to number three. Dan Lok talks about having focus and hitting your dig. Now your dig is your daily income goal. Your daily income goal is very important because if you're not reaching this every day, then you're going to be behind on your weekly, monthly and yearly goals. So if you're hitting this every day, if you're reaching your goal for your daily income, then your weekly, yearly and monthly income is going to be on target, which is exactly what we want if you want to live the lifestyle that you dream of. And if you're on par to make the money that you're looking for, then you'll be able to reach your goal sooner rather than later, which is what we all want. We all want to be able to live the life that we dream of, the ones where we think of, maybe I want to go do this on the weekend and not have to worry about financial insecurities. Not have to worry about, oh, I've got bills to pay and I've got my house to clean and things like that. No, if you've got the money, you can hire someone to clean your house and you can go on that little trip that you wanted to do. You could go away and take a few friends on a holiday and you won't have to worry about anything because at the end of the day, money does make the world go round. Now, as unfortunate as that is, it is very true for a lot of people. All right, so moving on to number four. Number four means being comfortable with FU money. Find out what you do and don't want in this world. Maybe you do want a mansion and maybe you don't. Maybe there's certain things that make you happy that work for you and there's other things that don't. But other people would say, but this brings happiness. It doesn't have to be the same for you. So whatever it might be, find out what it is. Maybe you've got some hobbies already and you'd like to invest in those. So do that because you can. Once you've started on your daily income goals, you can work towards your weekly, monthly and yearly goals. And by the end of it, after all this compounding, you will have the money that you need to say FU. Think of it like Wolf of Wall Street if you may have seen this movie. Leonardo DiCaprio's character has fun coupons. Now, I find this quite funny, but he uses them in such a way that he doesn't care if he throws them away. Because to him, he's earned enough money to not have to worry about those few dollar bills that he throws away. All right, now moving on, guys. Oh, sorry, just to break there and go back to what we were talking about, my bad. You need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations so you become comfortable with your FU money. So that way you do have an understanding of what you do and don't want. Maybe you'll find new things that you do want to do. Maybe you find things that you definitely don't want in your life. By doing this and being in uncomfortable situations that you're not used to, you find ways to wheeze out the things that you do and don't want in your life. All right, now we can move on. Number 5, he talks about 80% of your revenue comes from 20% of your clients. All right, so your clients are replaceable. Your time is not. Now understand that your time is the most valuable thing that you could ever have or give to someone. So may as well make it worthwhile. Think of it like this. You could work your 9-to-5 job and you can earn $20 an hour. Or you can get into the business of, let's say you get into motivational speaking and you get paid $10,000 for 1 hour just to sit and talk to people. Whatever it might be on whatever topic, your time is valuable and people know it. Therefore, they will pay you your worth. You just have to say, I'm worth it. It's that simple. All right, and on a last note, guys, there's no need to reinvent the wheel on this. It's pretty simple. These steps, if you follow them correctly and from 1 to 6, you can get to where you want to go. So just to recap really quickly, what does your goal look like? What does your lifestyle look like? You have dreams. Everyone has dreams. We all have an idea of how we want to be ending up at the end of our lives. What does that look like and what's it going to take? What's the number that you need to get there? Second of all, excuse me, increase the worth of your time. Understand that your time is precious and it only happens in the moment. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. So you need to make your time as valuable as possible and make it worthwhile. Make sure that you're getting paid for the time that you give to people and that people are appreciating the time that you give to them. If they don't, then move on. Don't stand around trying to convince others because they're not going to listen. People will give their time and people will listen when and if they feel they need to. So don't waste your time trying to convince others because it's not going to work. They're either all in or they're all out. Now, moving on after that, we talked about the slow way to make your money and the fast way. The slow way being that you could do your 9-to-5 job and you could put aside a bit of money here and there, and hopefully at the end of it in your superannuation, you've got some money set aside for retirement. Or you could do it the fast way. And the fast way being by building a company or having real estate to invest in, or you could have investments in the stock market and have a savvy investor do it on your behalf, or you could be that savvy investor yourself. Whatever it might be, that's up to you. Now, after this, we spoke about having focus and hitting your dig, making sure that you're hitting your daily income goals. Because once you're doing this, you no longer need to worry about being on track for your monthly bills or anything like that, because no matter what, day in, day out, if you hit that goal, your weekly, monthly, and yearly goals will follow suit. They will all be where you want them to be, which is exactly what you need if you want to end up where you want to go. Fourth of all, you need to be comfortable with your money. You need to be sure of it. Find out what you do and don't want in your life. Eliminate what you don't want and keep what you do. Add in things that you love and remove others that you think are unnecessary. Whatever it might be, it has to bring you happiness of some degree. And put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Otherwise, you're not going to find out what it is you do and don't want. Sorry. And fifth of all, and lastly, 80% of your revenue comes from 20% of your clients. So the majority of your income will come from the minority of people. It's like this. It's almost like politics. Majority of the say comes from the minority of the political party. Think of it like that. And that way, you're not wasting your time on people that don't care to hear what it is you have to say. Lastly, guys, now that this is all summarized, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's all written there for you, and you can always learn from other videos similar to this. Now, We'll be making a lot more videos like this for the training series for your personal development goals. But that's all for now, guys. And until next time, leave a comment below on what you like the most, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the next episode of Claire's Clues. Bye!